square feet.
Okay.
So what's 11 times 10, Jaya?
11 times 10 is 110.
Right. 11 times 1, and we add that 0. So our answer here is 110 square feet. That's the area. That's all we got to do, Jaya. Area is your length times your width.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks for helping me out, Jaya. All right, guys. I'm going to show you something here now. I'm going to do a problem here on the board, so we have time to kind of do stuff with our quiz question. Okay. So working. So one of the cool things that we can do with a formula. One of the cool things that we can do with a formula like this, guys, is that we can also use it to work kind of backwards. So we set our formula for area, right? Our definition of area is that area is equal to its length times the width, right? Well, if I have a problem, let's say I have this problem that's on the board here. A rectangle has an area of 50 square meters. It has a length of 10 meters. What is the width of the rectangle? Well, use the formula and plug in what you know. I know my area is 50. It's 50 meters at 50 square meters, right?
Mr. Can you put in the share box?
This in the share notes? Yes. Okay. Okay, so if we have a problem like this, Liberty, right, where it gives us the area from the get-go and asks us to, for example, find our length or our width, we can work backwards, right? So I just plug in what I know into my formula. So I know the area already. It's 50, right? So I'll put it right there, right? I know the length. It tells me it has a length of 10 meters. So for my length, I'll plug in 10 meters. What I don't know, I'll just leave it, right? So what I know, if I plug in what I know into my formula, I can find the missing part. So, for example, if I have 50 meters squared as my area, and I know that's equal to 10 times something, if I think about it, I can probably come up with what I need to multiply 10 by to get 50, right? Or, since we're doing multiplication here, we can do if I want to be fancy with it, I can do the opposite of multiplication to get that width. The opposite of multiplication is division. I can divide 50 by 10. Right? I can divide 50 by 10. Or, you know, if I just think about it for a second, I can say, hey, what 10 times what is 50? Well, 10 times 5 is 50, right? So the only answer that would make sense for that width is 5 meters, right? If I divide it by 50 by 10, ask myself how many times 10 could go into 50? Well, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 would give me 5, right? So I could do it either way. I could do the opposite operation, division in this case, opposite multiplication is division. Or I could just simply ask myself, hey, what do I need to multiply what I know by to wind up with an answer of 50? We can use our formula, because our formula is always true. That's the best thing about it. Always true. So we can, if we have two parts of it, we can always find the missing part, right? I'm going to clear our status here. If you have a question about what I mean by that, would you do me a favor and raise your hand, or I'll open up a public chat. Does anybody have a question about what I'm talking about? about it?
No, Mr. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, yes. I'm gonna go to Michelle here. Michelle, what's up?
So, I got a lamp and with you have to times it, and yeah. So, on the quiz, right? It's measuring. And you said
Here, hey, hang on one second, Michelle. I think clearly, I guess I'm on my time. Back to your age, no. Sorry, Michelle.
Okay.
Keep going.
so. You said we have to I get the meaning of area. It's time. Length times width equals area, right? So I just wanted to ask you, on the quiz it shows measuring inches and
You mean the one that's not for today, the one that's for tomorrow that we haven't talked about yet? We're going to talk about it tomorrow.
wait, but it's on Monday.
On Monday?
I mean it's on Tuesday.
Yeah, our measuring. Oh, you're talking about the area perimeter quiz
No.
for today?
Wait, today's Monday, so
Today's Tuesday.
today's Tuesday, so we do the Tuesday work.
Yeah, and the Tuesday work for today is the area perimeter. Measuring
yeah.
it for Wednesday.
I skipped one. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, it's okay. But Michelle, do you understand what I'm doing here with this?
Oh yeah.
Right? If I have two parts, I can fill in what I know and work kind of backwards to find that missing part. So if I work backwards and I do the opposite multiplication, I can divide, right? I can divide both sides by 10 to get that missing part. Or I could ask myself, hey, what times are missing what times the number I have will get me 50? Well, 10 times what is 50? Well, 10 times 5 is 50. Right? That helps me.
Yes.
And I got one more
Okay.
question. How do length equals area?
It's just for a rectangle.
Yeah.
Do you remember? It's just true. It's just one of our formulas that we kind of accept as the gospel truth.
So, and I don't get the length. What is length and what is width?
So length, Michelle, in a rectangle, the length is always your longest side,
Yeah.
and your width is your shortest side. So in this case, the length of this rectangle would be 11 feet. 11 feet is longer than 10. And 10 feet, since that's our shortest side, would be our width. Does that make sense?
So our length is on top and our width is on the side.
Our length is always our longest side.
Oh, there are more amounts.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Length is the longest side, width is the shorter side. Okay?
Yeah, I did it.
Okay. We can also, Michelle, do that with perimeter. Okay? So